also a direct train from Prague to Poland. So that's the beauty about most countries within the Schengen area and even within Europe. Like some people drove from Germany to Prague. Some people even took the train as well from London to Prague. So that's one thing we do not enjoy in Malta. At least not yet. Live in Vienna. Oh my god, it is hot here as well. Just like in Malta. Compared to Prague, this is actually hot. We'll be exploring the city today. We're going to a few places, so come along with us. For now, we're going to Lidl because, I mean, we lodge in an Airbnb apartment, as I mentioned earlier, and we want to cook and make our own meals. By the way, I think things in Lidl are more expensive than Malta. So this is just very few items, and we paid 13 euros. Things are actually expensive here in Vienna. But I looked up their minimum wage. You don't have a minimum wage. They have this body, whatever it is, that ensures that no one is underpaid. So 1,750 euros is the gross monthly wage. Lovely, lovely, lovely city. They have a lot of sunshine, although it rained yesterday. Sunny. Wow. It's really sunny. So we're walking down to the train station. The accommodation we stayed in, I would highly recommend it. It's a lovely place for holiday, but what I feel is, just like in Europe, I think generally in Europe, it's pretty much the same thing, really. Cathedrals, palaces, everything is pretty much the same, to be very honest, which is something I would like to also mention in this video. So this year, tourists have been doing the most in Malta. Oh my god, like, first of all, it started from the folks from UK. We have a lot of green area here. They have a lot. I didn't see quite a number of tourists. I don't know. Not a lot of tourists, because we got to the city center and we were like, okay, really, what is here to see? Compared to Prague, we saw a lot more tourists in Prague than here. Now, speaking about tourists, so we're currently at the train station waiting for our train. So basically, tourists have been doing the most in Malta. Oh my god, if they're not walking half naked on the streets, they are swimming in the Airbnb accommodation they got, or just pretty much being a nuisance, for lack of a better word. Like this year, tourists, oh my god. And I'm in this city and I'm like, everyone is just really well behaved. Well, I don't know, I've not been following their news here, but maybe because there are not a lot of tourists. Finally got to the airport. Oh my god, we almost missed our trains. This country is like, you have to just be on time 100% of the time. Like, they don't even, no mercy at all, not even a second or 2 seconds mercy. If you miss it, you missed it. Now I'm going to check in and I'll complete my video. Finally seated. We got to the airport around 10:12 and it's 11:22, so 1 hour 10 minutes. We're able to self-check in our bags, go through security checks and all. So I'll say it's pretty fast. It's a very huge airport, extremely large, and very, no queues, no unnecessary queues, very organized. They started boarding now. 29. By the way, oh my god, I saw that KM Malta. I really do not know why they are in the habit of delaying flights. Like, it doesn't make sense anymore. Like, it really doesn't make sense anymore. When we were coming, they delayed the flight, and now leaving, we can see that they delayed the flight as well. Ryanair, they're always, even though they don't have the most comfortable aircraft, but it is, I mean, they never get to delay their flights. So we are headed back home now. We hear there's a heat wave in Malta. Vienna was great, Prague was great. We got to do a lot more stuff in Prague. but I mean, we did see quite a bit here in Vienna as well. We went to Prata, the park Prata. Prata was amazing, really lovely. Like, we felt we could spend the whole day there. We did go on some rides. I feel like Prata is a must visit once you're in Vienna, to be honest. There were a couple of other places we could have visited, like the castle, cathedral, and the likes. But I feel like in Europe, I'm tired of seeing cathedrals. I'm tired of seeing cathedrals. I'm tired of seeing all these old structures and all that. So we were pretty much at the park all through. And speaking about tourism, tourists this year have been doing the most in Malta, like I was saying earlier. You know, several stories, especially the young ones, and then recently, some people were actually caught having in their bathroom. I'm sorry, in their on their balcony. They were caught and they were being recorded doing that. Someone was walking on the street naked. Like, I don't understand what's going on there. I feel like, I don't know, and it's really sad because it's almost as if they are taking Malta for granted. Like, oh, anything goes here, there's no law, nothing will happen, and it's really unfair. You know, the other day there are some people that they thought it wise to turn someone's living room into a splash pool. Like, oh my god, they fined just 1,500 euros, which is too small in my opinion. But in all, I mean, I feel like, because in these countries I have been to now, I mean, in these cities, like, everybody seems to behave well. There's nobody going around naked. I feel like people now see Malta as like the party hub where you can, as a youth, you can express yourself without limit. Still, Malta is still that place to visit if you like sun, if you like beaches, if you like. We have quite a lot to do. I mean, boat riding, skiing, hiking, quite a lot to do. We have little or no nature though. There are 5 places that I would always recommend if you are looking to, you know, explore Malta, if you are coming here on holiday. Number 1 place to explore if you are in Malta is the Silent City, which is in Vienna. It's ancient, and I think one great tip is to go there at night so you see the sunset. Yeah. It's very peaceful, quiet, and very tranquil. It's romantic as well. You can organize a dinner there or a date there. It's really lovely. Number 2 place to explore if you're in Malta is to go to Blue Comino. You can only go there by boat. You can book there are several boat rides you can take there, and then you get to pass through St. Paul's shipwreck area, and I mean, you get to explore quite a bit before. I think we went there like 7 years ago when we moved to Malta. It is an amazing place as well. Blue Comino. You pass through the caves. It's on the south coast. It has very high sea caves. Blue water. Like, I have never seen water this blue and tranquil before. You know, so it is an amazing place to go to as well. It's called Blue Lagoon Comino. It's best to visit early in the morning, or you can rent like a boat so that you escape the crowds. But it can be very busy as well. When we went there, we could hardly even do anything because there was hardly any space to, you know, pitch our tent. So number 3 place to visit is Valletta. I feel like that's the capital city, by the way. When you're in Valletta, there are a lot to do and see in Valletta itself. They have a lot of museums. There's the Upper Baraka Gardens. There's the Cannon Salute at noon. You know, so we have very comfortable shoes. You can go to the Lower Baraka Gardens. You can go to St. John's Cathedral as well. Number 4 place that you have to visit is Gozo. Come on, you can't get to Malta and not go to Gozo. So Gozo is an island as well, just outside of Malta. You can only go to Gozo via the ferry. So you book the ferry from Malta. It's about 5 minutes. Pretty much you can see Gozo across the waters. Go to Shlendi, go to Citadel. I think I posted exploring Gozo at some point. You can refer to my video about exploring Gozo. So another place to explore if you are in Malta is Massaslok Fishing Village. They have a lot of fresh seafood by the sea. It's in Malta. I've not been there, to be very honest, because it's usually Sunday market. So if you're in Malta on a Sunday, you might want to go there on a Sunday. There's this St. Peter's pool that I've heard a lot about. It is really cool. It's like a natural swimming spot. It's somewhere in, I think it's in Massaslaw. We need to leave now. See you in Malta. What? We booked Ryanair.